Lately I've been seeing people posting their coming out stories, and with tomorrow being the memorial for the gay boys, I figured why not post mine. I'm a little sick, so I sound stupid, but, um, okay, so my dad is 75, my mom is 50, I'm basically 19, and I have a 14-year-old sister. So, pretty dysfunctional family already. Anyway, junior year, I started hanging out with a couple old friends from middle school and their friends, and they just happened to be either gay or bi. Um, my mom was not happy about it. Whatever. Um, she would always ask, are you gay now? Like, are you gay? And I'd always be like, no, mom, no, I'm not at all. And I was in denial for a long time, a really long time. But one day, August 2008, um, my mom was taking me home from a doctor's appointment, and, we're in the car, and she asked me, Casey, are you gay? Stop lying to me, tell me the truth. Like, if you're not, fine. If you are, I want to know. So I was like, yes, Mom, I'm gay. Yeah, don't tell your mom in the car on the highway doing like 70. Really not a good idea. Very, very dangerous. So we get home, and I figure she's just gonna tell my dad, and they're both gonna freak out on me. Oh, on the car ride home, she called me a sex freak, said I was disgusting, um, I was gonna burn in hell, um, basically told me, fuck you, you're not my daughter. Oh, she disowned me, straight up said, you are not my daughter, don't you ever speak to me again. Anyway, get into the house, and like I said, I figured her and my dad were just gonna yell at me. No. I mean, she told my dad, and he was like, it's just a phase, whatever. But she decided to leave and not come back for 2 days. Just left. Just like that. Now, I was 16, and it was really hard for me. Like, I still wasn't completely comfortable with being gay when, I told her. And for her to react that way just made things so much worse. So I came in, and I cried and cried and cried. Sliced up my arm. I just wanted to die. Like, I was really contemplating killing myself. And, once she finally came back, she didn't speak to me for months on end. Like, I don't even remember how long it was, but it was a long time before we spoke again. And me and my dad didn't get along at all because he's a fucking pussy and wouldn't stand up to her because she's the type that if she's pissed off, she's gonna make everyone around her, she's gonna make their lives hell. Like, it's gonna suck for everyone. So he just didn't want to deal with it. So, whatever with that. But, my entire senior year was filled with me being high all the time, me being drunk, like, wasted. I would come to school fucked up. I wouldn't even remember sometimes that I went to school. I wouldn't remember how I got there. My grades weren't the best. I mean, they weren't awful. They weren't bad. But, previous years were better, obviously. I was a huge drug addict. Like, I was huge. And I was an alcoholic, and for the longest time, I was like, no, it's just fun. It's not because my life sucks or anything, because my parents hate me. But then I finally, like, sobered up and all that shit, and realized that I just did it to escape. I'm that typical person. But, so many scars because of it. My arms are all kinds of fucked up now. But, I mean, things have gotten a little better. My dad is now, like, he's like, whatever. I don't really care. Just be happy. Like, if that's the way you are, then fine. From what I've heard, you can't change it. Like, that, those are his exact words. My mom is like, I don't want to hear about it. If we don't acknowledge it, that means it must not exist. So fine. But it doesn't help that You know, I go through girls pretty quickly. And I know that sounds bad, but that's a whole new topic. But, she just hates when there's a new girl all the time. She hates it. And nowadays, I rub it in her face. I'm like, oh, I'm going out with this girl, or, you know, I'm going to go hang out with this girl tonight. And it just pisses her off to no end. And I love it now. Now I just flaunt that shit. But, I mean, honestly, I don't care anymore. Like, occasionally I'll cry because she doesn't accept me for who I am. Like, she thinks I'm wrong, but I know that it's not something I can change. She's gonna think what she wants, and I can't change that, just like she can't change me. Whatever. I'm so over it by now. If she chooses not to be in my family's life, good. That's on her, because I'm not missing out. And my daughter sure as hell will not miss out on her. My dad's not going to be around long enough, so he's out of the picture. But that's my story. I guess just a word of advice, don't tell your homophobic mother in the car on the highway. That's a really, really, really bad idea. That's how accidents happen. But wear purple tomorrow. Commemorate those guys.